2 months ago, Wade McGilberry entered a contest where the goal was to pitch a perfect game. It was 27 up, 27 down for the opposition, and Wade became an instant millionaire. And he is with us live in the studio this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, so you play video games in a given day, how much would you say?
Probably about half an hour to an hour,
Okay.
just until my wife gets home.
And then she says enough already. But this is interesting because this was a new version of a baseball game from Y2K, right?
From 2K Sports.
2K Sports, sorry.
Right.
And that was a whole other thing, Y2K. Sorry about that. From 2K Sports. And they had an offer, right?
Right. Whenever I logged on to Xbox Live, I saw on there that if you get in and pitch the first perfect game, you win $1 million.
Right. So whose idea was it in your house that you should pursue this?
I came up with the idea, but I had to get my wife's permission first. I had to talk to her about it and see.
And what did she not suggest to you that you actually stay home from work?
We actually talked about that. When she was like, if you're going to be serious about this, you may as well put in as much time as you can do it.
Right. You did not, however, stay home from work. You just pursued it.
Right. I tried to be responsible.
Right. Now, are sports games your forte, or do you usually play something else?
Not lately. Lately, I've been playing Halo.
Right.
And so they're not my forte.
Okay. So you start working on at this game, and how did it go initially?
Initially, I couldn't get it. After about 5 or 6 tries, it just wasn't working for me. I couldn't get out of the 5th inning or 6th inning.
Sure. And part of the other thing, if you're going to participate in this, you had to videotape it yourself.
Right.
And play online so it could be verified, right? All right. So you videotape the thing. You start realizing, at what point when you're pitching your perfect game, are you thinking to yourself, I might be able to be able to do this?
Whenever I actually got to the 7th inning, I was thinking, I've made it this far, why not just, get everybody one more time?
Right. So, all right, well, let's stand up. I'm going to see a little bit of your technique. So are you really, really good at this?
I think so.
Have you been able to duplicate it since?
Not since. No, I've tried several times.
Right. And so you're the first one. How did the video game company convince you? Because they told you they were coming over, right? I've got bases loaded, by the way, and I'm going to smack the you-know-what out of this ball. Oops. I guess I have to swing. All right, let's try it again. One more time. So the video game company calls you up and tells you they're going to come over? Right. Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. And what was the subterfuge?
They actually called me on Sunday afternoon and told me they were going to come, and they had to check out my Xbox because I was one of the finalists, and that they had to make sure I didn't hack the Xbox. So.
Yeah, and then so you had no idea. They show up then, and they give you the $1 million.
Right.
At which point, what does your wife say?
She's speechless. She didn't know what to say.
Yeah. All right, there you go. This is a pretty cool picture there. All right, we're going to try this one more time. Do I still have bases loaded? I still have bases loaded. Here we go. I'm ready. Ooh, very early swing. I'm not good at it. You're very, very good at it. What are you going to do with $1 million?
Well, we've talked about it, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to pay off our house, pay off the mortgage.
Yeah.
And then with what's left, we're thinking about starting a family. We were waiting for our finances to get in order to do that.
And there is your very brilliant wife who is very supportive. Maybe one of the few wives in the country who actually encourages her husband to play video games. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, way to go.
Thanks.
Well done. Super. All right.
Thanks.
It's worth $1 million. All right, you can just see some guys in there 5 hours a night. It might be worth $1 million one day. Wade McGilberry, thank you very much.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.